Hey guys, what's up? So, in one of our previous videos, we counted down the top 10 classic places to stay around Sesriem, just to help you figure out what works best for you. Whether that's being close to the Sesriem gate, keeping to a budget, or just finding a spot with the right vibe. In this video, we're checking out the cheapest one on that list, Desert Quiver Camp. Now, just because it's the most affordable doesn't mean it's basic. It's got plenty of charm, it's really comfortable, and the desert views are insane. Plus, it's super close to the Sesriem Gate, being just 5 kilometers east. So let's jump in and see why this place gives you proper value without missing out on the full desert experience. The setup and what makes it so unique. The chalets are built with carved stone walls and wide sliding glass doors, which give you that modern, airy feel. The windows and doors do all the decorating. There are no random paintings or clutter on the walls. Instead, the Namib Desert is the real artwork. Through your windows, you can take in the rolling dunes, and if you're lucky, oryx or springbok might stroll right past your chalet. The vibe here is simple and pure. Less really is more. The design is modern and minimalist, but it blends into the landscape in a way that feels natural. Every unit faces outwards, so you're not staring at someone else's wall. You're staring at endless desert views. First off, the setup here is actually really clever. Each unit is like its own little pod, built to feel private but still super practical. You walk in, and straight away, you've got this open plan bedroom with twin beds that you can push together if you're a couple. Plus, there's a sleeper couch if you're traveling with small kids. The rooms aren't crammed with furniture. You've got space to move, proper wardrobe storage with shelves for your bags and clothes, plus a safe for your valuables, so you're not living out of a suitcase on the floor. The camp is self-catering, so making your own tea and coffee in the unit's kitchenette is part of the experience. Now, speaking of kitchens, this is one of the coolest and fun parts about Desert Quiver Camp. Instead of keeping it inside, you've got your own patio with a shaded roof and wooden table and bench for seating, and even your own barbecue, or as we say here in Southern Africa, a braai. Now, this is where all the magic happens. You can cook, eat, chill, or just sit and stare at the Namib rolling in the distance under the open sky. So each unit comes with its own little kitchenette. You've got a two-plate hob, a kettle, an under-counter fridge, a sink with a wash-up area, and space to prep. But here's the clever twist. The pots, pans, knives, and dishes aren't stored in the unit. Instead, you go to reception and pick up what you call a braai box, basically your adventure cooking kit. It keeps the units uncluttered and sleek, reduces wear and tear, and makes you feel like you're gearing up for a proper desert meal. And here's something you don't always get at budget places in Namibia: air conditioning. After a day of climbing the dunes or driving dusty roads, stepping back into a cool air-conditioned room feels like a treat. It makes the whole experience feel more luxurious than the price tag suggests. Every unit comes with an in-suite bathroom that's modern and functional. Nothing over the top, but clean with good hot showers, which you'll appreciate after a day in the sand. Storage space is decent, and like I said, you've got your wardrobes, side tables, and enough room to just spread out. The bathroom is en suite with a walk-in shower, flushing toilet, basin, and clean towels. There are also two wheelchair-friendly units near the main area with bigger bathrooms and fitted handles, which is really a thoughtful touch. Outside your chalet unit, the camp is designed to balance privacy and community. You can keep to yourself, or you can hang out at the shared spaces. There's a swimming pool with crazy views over Elim Dune, lounges to relax, and a bar that has a big screen TV if you want to catch up on some sports and have someone else make the drinks. And then there are the bomas, big fire pits with seating, perfect for groups. It's fully self-catering, but you're never isolated. You can braai on your own patio if you want peace and quiet, or head out and meet other travelers swapping stories around the fire under the stars. That balance between private and social is what makes this place so special. Now, here are the limitations because no place is perfect. It is self-catering, which some people love and others not so much. If you don't feel like cooking, you'll need to head over to Sossusvlei Lodge for meals, which is a 5 kilometer drive. They've got a restaurant and offer buffet meals too. Activities in the area can also be arranged through their adventure center. Now, back to the self-catering. You've got the option to order fresh food supplies daily, which is available to all guests. However, if you're the type who's quite particular about ingredients or meal prep, It's best to stock up on all your groceries in larger towns before heading into the remote desert around Sesriem, which is where you'll find Desert Quiver Camp. Depending on where you're traveling from the north, Omaruru, Windhoek, and Rehoboth offer well-stocked supermarkets. East is quite remote. You can stop at Mariental. South has Luderitz and Keetmanshoop with shopping options. And from the west, Swakopmund and Walvis Bay are the main towns with larger supermarkets. Solitaire, about an hour from Sesriem, provides basic supplies too. Take note that these major towns are over 100 kilometer stretch to even 300 kilometers from the camp, so plan ahead. That said, there's also a fully stocked shop just 4 kilometers away at the Sossus Oasis service station, where you can get fuel and access to an internet cafe. So between all of that and the daily fresh food delivery from the camp, you've got plenty of options. There's no Wi-Fi in the chalets, and that's on purpose, so you can actually switch off and enjoy the desert. But don't stress, if you need to check into the world, you can still get Wi-Fi around the pool, bar, or reception. And while it's very comfortable, it's not luxury lodge territory. You won't find spa treatments and full service dining. It's simple, stylish, and practical. Desert Quiver Camp gets fully booked fast and easy during peak season, which runs from July through November, plus the Christmas period around the 24th, 25th, and the 31st of December. The cooler temperatures from May to September make it the perfect time to explore the Namib Desert, so it's no surprise everyone wants to be here during that time. If you're planning a trip during these months, you really need to book way in advance. Desert Quiver Camp might be the cheapest stay on our top 10 list, but it's easily one of the smartest setups near Sesriem. Between the private patio, the kitchenettes, the aircon, and those insane desert views, you're not really losing much out on comfort. If anything, you're gaining a more authentic desert experience. And lastly, one of the biggest perks of Desert Quiver Camp is the location. It's just a short 5 kilometer drive from the Sesriem gate. That means you can get to Sossusvlei and the dunes quickly, so you're not spending hours on the road, and you can make the most of the sunrise and sunset in the desert. And that's a wrap for now. If you're looking for a simple, budget-friendly stay that still feels stylish and comfortable, Desert Quiver Camp really delivers. If peace, stargazing, and getting more value are your vibes, the spot is definitely one to consider. But maybe you're the type who's curious about what the other end of the spectrum looks like. In the next video, we're flipping the topic and checking out the most expensive classic stay around Sesriem. Is it worth the price? What do you actually get for that splurge? Let's find out. If you're planning your trip, check the link in the caption to visit our website for further details. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and happy traveling.